Hello again and welcome back to We Are Crafted in His Image. I'm actually trying to whip out all the videos for this Coco and Crafts all in the same day. So I apologize again for the not quite great lighting because it is really rainy for us outside today. But today we are going to make this cute card that I just thought, I don't know, I wanted it to be kind of fall, but at the same time I didn't want it to scream fall. It's a little more muted colors. And yeah, so let's get started. It's actually a pretty quick project to work on today. So in your kit, remember your envelope. You need to grab the envelope from last week that all your little doodads were in. And then you have another envelope with more doodads in it today. Let's pull this out of the way. Set my card where I can see it. And let's go ahead and, oh, that's the empty one. There we go. Same leaf, or same wreath that we had last time, but we have some leaves in here we need to stamp on. Make sure I have everything out of there. There we go. Set those aside. We're going to want to stamp on these, and we're going to want to stamp on our base, and of course our little leaves that I just said. So let me get those out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And actually, before we stamp, I want to go ahead and adhere the front piece that I have already embossed for you. Can you see that embossing on there? Does it? It's not focusing very well on that, but it is embossed. It has a nice texture to it. And you will notice that they have numbers, 1 and a 1, a 2 and a 2, and that is because I actually cut them at the same time, and in order to make sure that the holes are going to line up perfectly with them, I labeled them for you, so we want to make sure they line up. But what we want to do right now is go ahead and adhere this to that. So let me grab my adhesive. Go ahead and put some on the edge. Am I running out? No. Okay, sorry, I'm back. My refill was being persnickety, so I went and got a new one. And there we go, that works much better. And then you just want to stick this on. Try and line that hole up nice and straight, and then make sure your sides are straight. There we go. And while I have this one here, I'm going to go ahead and fold over because we're going to stamp through that opening. So we want to make sure we have it lined up properly. There we go. So now the second one. Oh, it's like, where's my adhesive? It's right in front of me. There we go. There we go. Nice and lined up. Okay, go ahead and fold. And burnish. There we go. So now in our stamps, I want the one that says thankful for you. And I also want this large, almost fern looking leaf. Not really a fern, but kind of looks like a fern. And then let me get a small block for that. And of course we need evergreen. I don't think I need this adhesive out anymore. So what we're going to do with the words, we're going to actually stamp them right through the middle into the inside of the card. So try to get it centered. Yes, it was centered. There we go, there's one. And our second one, thankful for you. And then we want to, we're going to stamp on these. We're also going to stamp on the envelope. So let me do the envelopes first. They're a little easier. You could decide where you want your leaf to go. This one I think I might actually turn this way. Whoops. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Can I do it? Woohoo! Yay! I only messed the stem up a little bit. Not too bad. Alright, and then let me grab my dark paper here. We need to stamp these as well, and we're going to do them. Actually, I don't know why I'm getting the dark paper. Oh, yeah. I am going to do it. These ones are easy enough to see, to line up like this. Yes. Oops. There we go. Two. I hope my head's not getting in the way. I'm trying to look over to make sure I'm lined up, but not get my head in the camera. Uh-oh. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Now, again, I did not put adhesive sheets on the back of these. I don't think I did. No, I did not. Because you see, you kind of want the leaves to be loose. You want them to kind of stick up so they're not flat completely to your, plus you don't want this to have adhesive on it, otherwise when you close your card it will stick to the inside of your card. So we're going to have to use some liquid glue to glue that to the opening of our card. I'll go ahead and stick those in there. Get our envelopes out of the way. Whoops, just fling it across the place. And get out my glue. Now, I don't know if I've shown before, but I usually keep my glue like this. And this is just a votive candle holder. I keep it upside down, and that way the glue is at the tip. Now, sometimes that does mean that the glue is going to ooze out really fast, so you do have to be careful of that. But it also means that I don't spend all my time doing this, trying to get the glue down to the bottom of the tip. And I am surprised that some people do not realize there's actually a tip on both ends. There is a tip on this side. This is meant more for covering large areas with glue. 99.9% of the time, though, we use the fine tip end of that glue stick there, or glue bottle. So let me go ahead and pull out the extra pieces that might still be in here. We don't want. There we go. Oh, one more little one there. All right, and now this is pretty simple. All I'm going to do, I want to make sure, okay, I do not want any glue on any of these inside leaves because they're going to be in the window. So I just want to have some glue basically on any of the wider spots of the stem. You can add a little bit of glue. That's a good one right there, and probably where my finger is. No, okay. So then I'm just going to flip it over, figure out where I want it, set it down, and then I found the best way to actually get this to stick is to then put a large block on top. And that way it gets nice even pressure all the way around it. So then let's do the same thing on this one. Let me grab right here, because I can put a little bit of glue there and there, a little bit here. Okay. Set this down. Oh, stay. There we go. And ta-da! Alright, I'm going to give that a second or two to dry. And then we have over here, we have the leaves. Now 2 of them, we can go ahead and cut a little bit short. So I actually only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the leaves. The bottom 4 we can cut off. So while our glue dries, I'm going to go ahead and find my paper snips that have walked away. Oh my. Oh, found them. Found them. All right, so I'm going to cut off these bottom 4 leaves. Like that. And you can use those for another project if you wanted. There we go. All right, so this one should be good. And now, this is the easy part. You're just going to take and put a little bit of glue kind of right in this area here. And put a little bit on the back of this bigger one. So I'll set that there. Then I have the smaller one right in here. Then I have my pumpkin, which he might need a little bit more glue. Make sure he sticks. And then there are 4 smaller leaves in here. 2 different styles. They cut from the same die cut, so grab one of each style. And then one of them, I'm going to go ahead and stick a little bit more glue on to go underneath this side. And a little bit of glue on this one to go on top. Oh, let me move my pumpkin over a little. There we go. That one's finished. Okay. So let's do this one. Put a bit of glue on the back. There. Where's my other little guy? There he is. And you can take some of this up into the window a little if you want. Oh, I got glue all over my finger. Okay, I'll put some glue here for the pumpkin. Took one of these under, but because I'm not sure where that glue's at, I'm going to go ahead and stick some on it just to make sure. And you know what I may even do is use this to make sure that that's in the glue. Yeah, it is. Good. And then for that little one, rather than getting my finger super gluey, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there and then set the little one on top of it. There we go. Ta-da! Whoops, stay. There you have it. 2 cards finished. Little thank you cards. And it doesn't even have to be thankful for an item. It could be that you're just thankful for the person, for who they are, for being your friend, whatever. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed these projects that we did today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week when we make a non-Thanksgiving, actually a Christmas, but it could be really, other than the sentiment here, we could change out the sentiment, this could be a birthday card. This one here seems to be very Christmassy though at the moment. But yeah, this will be next week's project. I hope you enjoyed this week's, and I will see you then. Until next time, God's love and blessings. Bye.